Hi guys, hello YouTube. This is Pink Asuna. I know I haven't been on this whole past week. I've been super busy. I've been trying to get deck profiles for you guys, something different, or maybe just showing you guys what I'm currently brewing. I'll be showcasing the deck that I'm currently messing with and that I'm brewing and playing for Yu-Gi-Oh. This week. Most likely the video will be up. For those of you guys that are wondering, it will be something very spicy. That's all I want to tell you guys. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about the future for the YouTube right now that I'm looking at least as of right now. So as you guys can see here on the screen, I do have Digimon card game. This is going to be the second game that's going to be here on the channel. I know that a lot of you guys and even a lot of people that I see locally that play Yu-Gi-Oh also are, and even mobile gamers too, are also jumping into this game as a side game or just playing this game competitively, you know, just take a break from the game you guys are playing. And yeah, you guys are playing this game, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I didn't realize the cards were that pricey. I was expecting to spend maybe like 100 or 200, but yeah, no, it's looking like it's gonna be a lot more expensive. I mean, I kind of jumped in a little late. And for those of you guys that are wondering if you should jump into this game, just keep in mind, I think that the game did get pretty expensive, and I'm assuming it's because of supply and demand. Same thing as Pokemon, same thing as Yu-Gi-Oh right now. There's just a lot of demand and not that much supply. I'm assuming that's the issue. As soon as Digimon, for instance, Pokemon, and I feel when Yu-Gi-Oh gets this fixed, I mean, prices will start going back to normal. Just everybody got their Steamy, or everybody just got their income tax, and they're spending money on any of these games. So, anyways, so yeah, I want to talk to you guys about the future of the channels. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh is going to be priority. I'll be bringing you guys the top deck list that I've seen, any kind of unique deck list that I feel that are spicy to show here on the channel. You guys will be getting access to them. Also, make sure that you guys are subscribed. That way you guys know exactly when they're on and when I'm on too, guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue talking about the future here of the channel. And yeah, I'll be bringing you guys also deck list for Digimon, because I know that a lot of you guys were asking for that. So I'll be bringing that. I'm also trying to, I might also do box openings, but for that, in order to do that, guys, I need to find a product. I mean, I think the only ones that I've seen are 1.5 boxes, and those, there is good stuff, but it's nothing compared to the 1.0. I'm trying to find 1.0 boxes right now, because that's the set that I need stuff out of. Like I need, at the time of me recording this, I need more Matt Shitas, I need Karis, there's so much stuff I need here. I mean, like on this set, I mean, I'm just I'm just going through it, and I was just I need the Magna Angelmon, because I'm looking at different deck lists to mess with. I mean, obviously I won't have every color, because it's real. I mean, just having one deck, I mean, it's pretty pricey. But I'll be showcasing different deck lists from different people that I do know. That way, it's the same thing as if me having all the different colors and seeing what their ideas, what their decks are. So doing the same thing I'm doing with Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll be doing it for Digimon too. I might also record some games too, so you guys could learn how to play the game. For those of you guys that are wondering, I'll probably try to do 1 or 2 different games this week. That's another thing I'll be working on. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. I already got the playmat, that I'll be using for that. So let me make this bigger so you guys are able to see. Give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. So give me 1 second. Let me get it real quick. Thanks. Shout outs to Babes and Capes for hooking me up with amazing playmat that I'll be showcasing. We'll be showcasing to you guys. So this is the. Here, let me do it this way. So we have the Debimon, Angelmon. This playmat will be the one that people will be playing in whenever I do the videos. It's a very amazing playmat, guys. It says right here it was done by, it says limited series. I'm still trying to figure out who made this playmat. It just says limited series, but like it's an amazing playmat, guys. So that's gonna be where the playmat that they'll be using. That's the one I got my hands on. Thanks again to Worker from Beeps and Capes. Shout outs to you, buddy, and everyone in your store. I also, like I said, I also do hope that, I do see promise on this game. When I first saw it and I first glanced on it a few months ago, I looked at it. I mean, I didn't see it being like this hyped, because everybody that I'm noticing now are just jumping into the game, and that's good for a game, but it's also bad when there's not that much supply, because that is gonna cause people to either lose interest in the game, to obviously price jump cards, when there shouldn't be. So a good example that I'm gonna show you guys is another card that I'm searching for that is just so crazy expensive. For instance, Lilithmon. This card, on release, I think it was like $5 to $10, maybe 15. If you look at her right now, she's almost $50, guys. And this is just for this art. And I see people on eBay trying to charge $80 for the regular one. That's disgusting, guys. And then said, she does come in this art. This art, I do understand why it is at 70-80, but the other one, I don't understand why. Because this one is hard to pull. This is the alternative art SR version. So I do understand any of this ones here being hard to pull, because they're alternative arts. So those I do understand, and why they are hard to pull. But the other ones I don't really understand. But yeah, another one that I would say is getting a little too insane on price. Trying to find out. It's the one that everyone's after. This guy's starting to get crazy too. But not as crazy as Lilithmon, and where's the other one? There was another one that was starting to get. Oh, here we go, Animon. Any Animon, apparently it's over $100 now. When it used to be I think $20 to $40. So that's what I mean. Even prices of boxes are just ridiculous. I know 1.5 on release was like $85 to $100 a box. Now, if you look at the prices on those, as of me making this video, they are around over $200. So I think the lowest I found was 210, and the highest I've seen here locally is around 240 to 260 for that set. And if you really think about it, when you're opening those boxes, the 1.5s, you really only thing you're looking that's how you can make your money back would be, if pulling an alternative art, and so the most value I've seen out of it is exactly $200, and that's pulling amazing. And that would be pulling alternative art plays, alternative arts, any of the alternative arts multiple times, or having kind of combination of that. I'm trying to see the Animon alternative art too. This one, alternative S, is worth a lot right now. Any, like I said, any of the alternative arts, just. But I wouldn't say this set is worth picking up right now. Not at over $200. I would say if you see it for 120, 130, I would do it. And even then, you'll be sort of profiting, but I feel like you would be kind of breaking out even. But on 1.1, I do see, if you do see boxes, I would just snag them up. Because this is what, I feel like this is kind of like LOB for this is technically the LOB for Yu-Gi-Oh. For those of you guys that are watching. So this set has such amazing cards. I am a little sad I didn't get any, because I would have obviously done openings here on the channel. Except I'm trying to find supply, because I do need to get Lilithmons, Pythons, I'm just trying to build a purple deck right now, maybe a light deck or yellow deck, I guess. But yeah, just different things. I've seen people like I said, this game is just growing so much, and it's a good thing. But like I said, it could also turn into a bad thing, because you really think about it, another game that I would say was similar to what's going on right now with Digimon was Force of Will. When the Grim Cluster came out for Force of Will, it was the same thing. Cards were ridiculously expensive because there wasn't hardly any supply, and the people that had the supply, they were obviously, price jumping the cards. They were like charging cards like 300-400% higher than what they were going for, because there was hardly any supply, and if you wanted to play the game, you needed to build a deck. So that's the situation right now. The Digimon's in right now, and same thing with Force of Will. There was a lot of players. There was a lot of hype. So I really do hope that this game doesn't have that issue. I don't think it should, especially if the organizers, once we actually do have events for this, because like I said, the only stores that I seen doing it, are very are people that actually are very nice and they know what to do. The organizers, at least here in Arizona, where I'm at, they know what they're doing. So I don't think we should have that issue. But if there was to have that issue, then yeah, I would be a little worried. But yeah, like I said, I do think this game's gonna last. Again, not sure how long, but I do feel it's gonna last a pretty long time. Especially if Bandai actually knows what they're doing, hopefully, because Bandai is known for doing, not the greatest things. But but we'll see what they do. So far, it's a good start. The only thing I would say that I would tell them to do, if you guys are watching this video, that I doubt you guys will, but if you guys are, my suggestion to you guys would be make more product. Make product a lot more viable for players, more easier for them to acquire. Just mass produce cards, because that's going to be the easiest way people are actually be able to build their decks, and markets is just not crazy. Because like I said, cards that are paying $20 should not be $80 or $50. So that would be my suggestion. I wouldn't say go crazy mass producing, but just make it easier for players. So kind of like what Yu-Gi-Oh's doing, make it like where players are able to get their product at a reasonable price, but not short them the way you guys are doing right now. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, the channel will be also Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh. So just for you guys to know, here on YouTube, on Twitch, I'll slowly be doing also Digimon videos, but we'll see. Because I need to figure out some way or shape or form to do videos of like me, either kind of like what happens with Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Book and that kind of stuff, where we're playing games with other people, or we're interacting with other people. So I have to figure that out. Because I know people told me to do the same thing what you could do for Yu-Gi-Oh! Remote Duel. I don't see that being a bad idea, but I just don't feel that's the best way. To really enjoy this game. I've seen people play the game like that, and most of the time I can't even see half of the interactions they're doing because of how, the way they have it set up. So it just depends. I'll be doing tests and everything, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Hope you guys did enjoy the video. This video was just more of an information video to let you guys know the future of the channel. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still going to be priority. And then the other game that I'll be showcasing deck profiles for will be for Digimon, guys. So this week, just before I do end of the video, guys, I will be doing I'll be trying to do as many deck profiles for Digimon as possible, but I'm also going to be doing at least a minimum of at least 3 or 4 deck profiles, and one of them probably including one of my deck profiles, what I'm working on for Yu-Gi-Oh! So that way you guys can have more interesting decks out there and more decks that are topping at the locals where I'm going to, and we could just get a little more idea for those of you guys that aren't going to locals yet, or aren't, because we technically for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even for Digimon, for any of the card games, we technically don't have any events happening, and that is very troublesome other than remote duels. But like I said, to me, remote duels, extravaganzas, if you're playing at home, it gives you chances to cheat. So I don't count those events. I know people are telling me otherwise. I'm probably gonna get messages on the comments telling me otherwise. That's fine. He says, I've seen so many people cheat on streams while doing remote duels and extravagances that I just can't take them seriously anymore. If they're not person-to-person events, or if you're not playing on Dueling Book, and I am, like, and you have people watching, like, and have whether virtual or a physical judge next to you, or a way to find a judge, I mean, for rulings and that kind of stuff, I don't really count those events. Like, But anyways, yeah, that's all. I think I made enough rant and enough information for this video. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.